Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Monsters Brawl PLE. And we are starting off with a little tag team action. Oh, baby, it is the Storm. Fredo and JoJo, who have joined Brayden Storm in the Storm era. We saw them attack Sean Lachlan on Max. We saw them in a 6-man tag versus the Reckoning on Shock yesterday. Brayden Storm obviously not available for this match as he has a World Championship match to concentrate on. But JoJo and Fredo ready for action once again against the Reckoning. Again, the Reckoning were able to get some revenge. We're able to get a little bit of revenge for Sean Lachlan yesterday with a win in that 6-man tornado tag. Tonight, a 2v2 tornado tag. You see 3 superstars there, but the Criterion is appearing as a manager in this one here. El Padre Esmeralda and Companion versus JoJo and Fredo. And Criterion there to make sure that, well, I'd like to say that there were no shenanigans, but at least the shenanigans are minimized. Minimized somewhat by his presence. Of course, a tornado tag match, no countouts, no disqualifications, so who knows what's going to happen. The one thing that we do know is that the Reckoning and the Storm are going to be a rivalry that it's already started violently, and I'm sure it's going to end violently as well at some point. We'll have to wait and see. All right, let's get right to that action from the beautiful Monsters Brawl Arena. Thanks to everybody showing up here on chat. Thank you to you in the future watching on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think's coming out on top of this one. Again, the Reckoning winners last night. We will see if the Storm get a little bit of revenge tonight here. Again, if you would like to have your very own superstar right there in the ring, all you got to do. Companion accidentally knocking over Criterion as he leapt out of the ring. But if you'd like to have your very own superstar right there in the ring, all you got to do is swing by the NormCantShoot channel on Twitch and drop a sub, or hang out with us for a couple of streams, and once you've got 5,000 channel points, cash them in. It is absolutely worth it. We have an incredible community here. Incredibly supportive. A lot of fun. You get to see all the in-between match and behind-the-scenes shenanigans. You get to see a lot more of my cat, Baron Max. So definitely, if you are watching this on YouTube, definitely worth your while to come check it out on Twitch. Companion knocked off the apron. Everyone on the outside here. Fredo, it's like Fredo was going after Criterion for a second there, but changed his mind. And boom. I mean, again, yeah, exactly. Elliot Fenwick, also a member of the Reckoning, and she obviously as well preparing for her title match tonight against Bobbie. Should be another great match. And once again, Fredo coming over a few words there for Criterion. Criterion for now trying to stay out of the fray, but we shall see. Fredo on the top rope. And landed on top of Companion as he's going for the pin for JoJo. Absolute chaos in here. JoJo sends Companion into the corner, and he's going to go coast to coast, but nobody home. Companion with the reversal. No, excuse me. I must be allergic to incredible opening matches. That's the only explanation. Because we are seeing one right now. Oof, elbow hit on the slingshot from Companion, but now Companion in the corner at the hands of Fredo. There's the slam. Heading to the middle rope. And boom, hits the elbow. Goes for the pin. El Padre with the baseball bat drops it in a hurry to get in to break up the pin. And does so. And Criterion just removing one of the turnbuckles. Referee didn't spot it. Companion with another sneaky roll up there, but right in front of Fredo. Fredo able to break up that pin. El Padre in the corner, and JoJo with the running bulldog. Oh, I believe he's split open. Hard to tell again with the mask on, but I believe I see a trickle of blood. Beautiful move there by El Padre, and also from Companion. There's the pin. Trying to end this one early, but only got the 1 count on Fredo. Companion with the standing moonsault suplex from El Padre, and the reckoning. Doing well. DDT on El Padre, and oh, there you go, JoJo with the diving single leg drop kick. A little off target on that maneuver, but locks up with Companion, and he's going to send him for a spin. Companion trying to get the crowd revved up before heading back in. Crucifix bomb there from El Padre. El Padre off the ropes, missing wildly. Again, with this much chaos in the ring, there are going to be mistakes made. Pinfall by Companion. Ooh, 2 count only. Shoulder up there by JoJo. Irish whip from JoJo. Boom! Dragon twist cutter on Companion. Fredo steals the baseball bat away from El Padre and pummels him. JoJo in there with the kendo stick, just double teaming El Padre, who has to roll out of the ring. A golden opportunity here for the Storm. There's the pin by Fredo. And Companion gets that shoulder up. El Padre, I feel like he might have slipped off the rope there. Drop kick to the back by Companion. And now El Padre. JoJo with the slam on El Padre. Goes for the pin. Only got the 1. And now JoJo trying his luck with Companion. They lock up. Irish whip by Companion into the corner. That bare turnbuckle that Criterion had removed. And you can see JoJo reacting to that. There's the pin by Companion on Fredo, but only gets the 2. El Padre from the top rope. That is a long way to get to JoJo. But he does it. Goes for the pin. Is that enough to get the 3 and win the match? No. Unbelievable. So close. Meanwhile, Companion and Fredo going at it in front of the announcers' tables. Companion slamming him into the steel steps. El Padre eating some kicks here from JoJo. But nice reversal. Companion clearing the decks on the announcers' table. Again, if he's able to put someone through that table with a finisher, they get a title match. But now the Bowflex on JoJo, trying to get him to tap. JoJo hanging in there and able to get out of the hold. El Padre slides out after Fredo, but Fredo back in the ring. Pinfall. Broken up by JoJo. And JoJo. Brutal maneuver on El Padre. Here comes Companion, though, with that sledgehammer. And those sledgehammer hits getting a little low there, Companion. I know there's a lot of animosity between these two teams, but let's try and keep things legal. Tilt-a-whirl DDT on JoJo. Dropkick on Fredo. And now El Padre with a baseball bat to the back of Fredo. And one for JoJo as well. But JoJo responds with a dragon twist cutter. Big headbutt from Companion. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. And that's all it takes, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. And the reckoning. Victorious again against the Storm. Another great match. I'm sure the first of many between these two factions, but a great way to kick off the Monsters Brawl PLE. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next, an Elimination Chamber match, baby. Everyone loves an Elimination Chamber match. Coming out first, it is Takuma. Again, we have picked 6 superstars from across both brands who have been not in a title match or anything tonight, but we thought have been doing well over the past few weeks. And we are going to throw them into a match. And of course, Takuma winning the Twitch Championship and then defending it several times before finally losing it to Tombstone. Absolutely worthy of a spot. Takuma. Now the winner of this match is going to get a non-title match of their choice. So, something tangible absolutely on the line. Now, of course, that non-title match will be next week. It's not going to be here at the Brawl, but still. Count Cruncho, again, making his way down to the ring. Count Cruncho has been a revelation since joining the RLWF. And a guy who has already had a little taste of a title shot and definitely wants more. Count Cruncho and Takuma. Now, of course, if you're cheering for your favorite RLWF superstar, you want them to come down early because these first 4 spots are getting into chambers. The final 2 are going to have to wrestle from first to last to get the victory. And ladies and gentlemen, is going to have to defend his crown at the next PLE, which is going to be Royal Court. But for now, looking to acquire gold of a different sort by winning this match and then potentially down the road getting a title shot out of it. It is King Kyle Akanye making his way to the ring. No red carpet, unfortunately, for King Kyle this time, much to his chagrin. King Kyle into the chamber, and the final chamber spot is going. We're building the suspense here. It is going to go to... Oh, we're really building the suspense. Carrion, ladies and gentlemen, Carrion.
And from New York, weighing in at 230
Carrion, another superstar who has come in here midway through Season 4 and has been putting up some solid matches. And this a victory here might be exactly what he needs to take things to that next level. We all know, we all suspect that he is capable of it. But can he realize that potential here tonight at the Monsters Brawl? And now these final two, Choco there. The final two, ladies and gentlemen,
Are you guys ready?
are going to have to go from the beginning to the end. And coming out first, former world champion Oliver freaking Kings. Oliver freaking Kings, again, a former world champion, but since then, a little hit or miss is Ollie Kings, but over these last couple of weeks have been putting up victories. I believe he's on a 2-game win streak for these last, or 2-match win streak rather, for these last 2 weeks in the RLWF, and so absolutely earning a spot here in the Elimination Chamber, an opportunity for a non-title match against a champ. And let's see, the final participant. Oh, baby, it is none other than Dangerous Don Tully, DDT himself. I mean, if there's anybody tough enough to make it from the beginning right to the end of the Elimination Chamber, it is that man, Don Tully. There are few people I would like to be locked in a cage with less than Dangerous Don Tully, DDT. Ready for action. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know which of these 6 superstars you think is going to be the last man standing inside that Elimination Chamber. Again, the winner of this match gets a non-title shot at the champion of their choice. So a huge opportunity. Tully snapping the leg, and now Tully trying to end this quickly against Oliver King. Locks in the submission, but Ollie able to roll through and out of that submission hold. Again, every now and then at regular intervals, we are going to see those chambers open up until all 6 superstars have had their time in the ring. Gator roll here from DDT, trying to keep Ollie off balance, and there we go. 5 seconds away from the next competitor joining Don Tully and Oliver Kings. Who is it going to be? Carrion. Carrion heading into the ring. And now this match has become a triple threat. Carrion going after Ollie Kings immediately. Don Tully from behind goes to the pin. While Kings is distracted, great idea there from DDT, but unsuccessful this time. And oh, the unprettier from Carrion rocks DDT. Referee way out of position. Tully able to get the kick out before she even had a chance to get down. And the step-up enziguri from Ollie Kings connects. But here comes Tully, working the arm as we prepare for the next superstar to enter this match. It is going to be Count Cruncho. And Cruncho with a sneaky roll-up on Carrion. They've all got the same idea here, trying to get an elimination early. Again, nobody wants to be in the ring with 6 other superstars, especially of this caliber. And so trying to thin the herd early, a good idea, but just unsuccessful thus far. Carrion has Cruncho in the corner. Oh no. Oh no. Hurled into the turnbuckles. Powerbomb by Kings, meanwhile, on Don Tully. As we begin the countdown for the next superstar to enter. Cruncho sends Kings into the ropes to the Irish Whip, but a nice reversal, and it is King Kyle. Crossroads on Cruncho, goes to the pin. Ollie Kings only gets the one. So it is going to be Takuma coming out last in this match. We will see if there's going to be anyone eliminated before he does so. Tully and Oliver Kings going at it. King Kyle and Carrion going at it. Carrion tossed out of the ring by King Kyle. King Kyle going out after him. Cruncho dumps DDT over the top rope and through the outside. Goes to the pin. 2 count only. DDT kicks out, and here comes Takuma. All 6 superstars in the ring right now. Cruncho with the sit-out powerbomb on Tully on the outside. Meanwhile, Carrion and Kings fighting. Takuma going right after His Royal Highness. Cruncho climbing the cage. And boom. Tully had kind of half crawled out of the way, so they both took quite a bump on that maneuver. Pinfall by Carrion. Only gets the 2. Takuma with the power slam on King Kyle. Incredible action. Cruncho from the top of the chamber misses. And now Don Tully going up. And boom, he misses as well. Ollie Kings going up. Everyone way off target so far, and Kings misses. Carrion from the top, and he misses. What is going on? No one seems to be able to hitting the aerial maneuvers. Cruncho, meanwhile, with the French kiss DDT on Don Tully on the outside. Ollie Kings going to the top of the chamber. Not sure who his target is here. And meanwhile, Don Tully going to Suplex City. Takuma launches him from the top of the chamber. Unbelievable. What a chamber match. Good Lord. Non-stop action here. Kings double underhook. Into the King Cutter. Goes for the pin on Takuma. 2 count only. What a match. Again, a non-title match against a champ of their choice on the line. King Kyle sent to the outside, and now we're going to see a temporary alliance here between Karen and Cruncho as they send DDT face first to the mat. Takuma ejected by Ollie Kings. Kings with a suplex on Carrion. King Kyle taking his time going back in. I mean, there's no rush. He is just recovering on the outside. And Takuma with the powerbomb. King Kyle finally decides he's going to head back into the ring, waiting for an opportune time. Pin from Kings on Don Tully. 2 count only. Kyle from the top rope with the frog splash on Carrion, goes for the pin. Only a 1 count. Unbelievable match. The superstars not letting us down here at the PLE. Meanwhile, Takuma drops Ollie Kings. King Cutter on Takuma. There's the pin. No, Takuma gets a DDT from DDT. Cruncho kicks out at 2. Unbelievable that no one has been eliminated as of yet. Takuma sent to the outside, belly-to-belly suplex from Don Tully on Cruncho. Tries for the pin. Carrion misses. Takuma going up top. I don't think anyone's hit a move from the top at all, and Takuma also missing. I think they should just cut it out. Clearly there is something. I don't know if it's something, maybe the lighting is distracting up there. I'm not sure what's going on, but King Kyle, trying to prove me wrong, goes way, way up there. And again, Ollie Kings rolls out of the way. DDT, the victim of a French kiss there from Count Cruncho, but Cruncho does not go for the pin. He's setting up again, but Takuma interrupts with a powerbomb. King Kyle going up on top of the chamber. Pinfall on Cruncho. 2 count only. Pinfall by Kyle. Oh, almost got our first elimination. Carrion ejected by Takuma. King Kyle continuing his attack on Ollie Kings. Battle of the Kings on the outside there. Takuma grabs Tully from behind, has him up, and boom. Drops him. Another cutter by King Kyle, goes for the pin on Ollie Kings. That might be it for Ollie Kings. No, Kings somehow gets the kick out. Unbelievable resilience on display from the superstars in this match. Pop-up flapjack there from Count Cruncho. Another pinfall on Oliver Kings. King Kyle determined to eliminate Ollie Kings, and finally does so. Ollie Kings, the first superstar eliminated from this match, and we are down to the final 5. Kings going after Don Tully now. And Count Cruncho has Tully up, but Tully with a nice reversal into the inverted DDT. Carrion missed on that springboard, but Tully missed on the retaliation. Meanwhile, double underhook here from Kyle, and it's going to be another cutter, this time for Carrion. Goes for the pin. Are we going to see another elimination? DDT from Don Tully. Goes for the pin. And Count Cruncho eliminated by Don Tully. We are down to 4. What a match. Again, a non-title match against the champion of their choice on the line. That is why we are seeing every superstar giving 125%, if not more. Perhaps as high as 133% by our estimates. Scientists in the background here are calculating, and that's the current estimate. Pinfall here by Carrion. No, 2 count only. Tully dumped to the outside by King Kyle. He's going out after him. Changes his mind, heads back into the ring as Carrion sent into the ropes. Neckbreaker on Takuma. Out of the ring he goes, and knee to the face for King Kyle. Carrion trying to get an elimination here. Does not get it. There's a pin from Don Tully on Takuma. A referee just noticed now. And again, a kick out at 2. Carrion for the top rope, misses on the cutter. Don Tully with the big backbreaker on Takuma. Tully's going top rope. He is going top of the chamber. And, oh, misses. Takuma gets out of the way. Takuma heading up the chamber himself. Meanwhile, Carrion with the stomp. Hooks the leg. 2 count only. Ref, you don't need to slap him in the face like that. That's not helping. Takuma going to the top of the chamber and missed. Don Tully, it gets out of the way. Tully trying his luck. 2 count there by Carrion. Tully setting up Takuma on the outside. Maybe trying to set up that DDT, but instead almost gets his head taken off by Takuma. There's the pin. And Don Tully eliminated. We are down to the final 3. Takuma versus Carrion versus King Kyle. Carrion. Oh, super kick reversal. Locks up with Takuma. Has the big man down on the mat for the slam. And now Carrion. Gator roll into the suplex. Springboard hits the elbow on King Kyle, and Carrion on fire right now. And it's going to be a, tried for the thump, reversed by Kyle into the cutter. What a move. Takuma, though, hits him with the clothesline, goes to the pin, middle of the ring. And Kyle eliminated. Takuma and Carrion, the final 2 in this match. I mean, this match has been action-packed from start to finish. Carrion in the corner, Takuma flips him around and clubbing blow to the back. And just absolutely pummeling him, ragdolling him, hits him with the headbutt. And now, drives him face first with the flapjack into the logo. And Takuma. Gator roll. Has him up. And boom. Drops him. Takuma hooks the leg. Is that finally enough to win the match? It is. Takuma catching a lucky break with being in that final chamber.
Here is your winner.
Putting it to good use, and now Takuma, when we return to regular matches next week, is going to have his pick of the litter for which champion he wants to challenge for a non-title match. And again, with Takuma recently coming off his red-hot Twitch run, that could be dangerous for whoever he decides to choose. All right, over to the women's division for our very first title match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. The Victory Championship on the line once again. Coming out first, the challenger. The flames are flying. It can mean only one person. It is Cinder Ella. The packed, sold-out crowd here at the Monsters Brawl Arena. Cinder Ella making her way down to the ring for a title shot against Marcella Droese. Perhaps the toughest match of her life. Marcella Droese has been absolutely dominant. I mean, we almost need a new word that's beyond dominant. The Unstoppable One has held on to that title with a vice grip. But Cinder Ella hoping here at the Monsters Brawl PLE to wrench it from her grasp and walk away as Victory Champion. Again, Cinder Ella, a second-generation RLWF superstar, the daughter of former Old Norse member The Bear. And hoping that everything he's taught her, everything he's shown her, will coalesce into a victory here tonight. But a tall order against the current Victory Champion, the perpetual Victory Championship. Marcella Droese. All vice grips loosen sooner or later. Looks at Petty. I mean, again, I had said many times that it was entirely possible that Marcella and Penny both would just continue through the entirety of Season 4 with the belts around their waists. But, again, Penny losing to Elliot Fenwick, and so maybe now is the time. Maybe change is in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it is time for a shakeup in the women's division on Mayhem in the same way that Elliot Fenwick shook it up on Shock. And it is time for Cinder Ella to take the reins from Marcella Droese. But all just talk. Marcella Droese, the winningest superstar in the entirety of RLWF history, ladies and gentlemen. In terms of raw numbers, clearly the greatest women's champion. Marcella Droese versus Cinder Ella. We know who the fans are behind here. You can hear how loud the fans are. They are ready for this. They are ready for it. But Marcella Droese, not called unstoppable for no reason, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start the prediction. And you can let me know if you think that Cinder Ella is finally going to be the one to stop the unstoppable one, or whether Marcella Droese is going to continue her reign of terror in the Mayhem women's division. There's the bell. And they lock up middle of the ring. Marcella obviously with the size advantage, but Cinder Ella, one tough customer, as she has proven time and time again. Wrenching the arm over the top rope. And reversed by Marcella. Putting the boots to the challenger here in the most exciting and electrifying move in all of sports entertainment, the overly long wrist lock. Executed to perfection, as always, by Droese. And Marcella just hammering her opponent in the face. Has her up, and boom! Down in a hurry, and now Marcella, look at the strength, just deadlifting her from the mat. And letting gravity do the rest. Droese, just an absolutely unstoppable force in the ring. Cinder Ella, has got to get something going here if she wants to have any chance of defeating Droese. You cannot let Droese get out to a big lead, or that is going to be the end of you. And Droese doing just that, hits the power slam. The fans cheering Cinder Ella to her feet, but Marcella waiting for her. Reversal from Cinder Ella. She has got to make the most of opportunities like this, dragging Marcella to the ropes. And there's the counter from the champ. Cinder Ella, though, grabs her from behind, rakes the back. Listen, you got to do what you got to do. Reversed on the Irish whip. Marcella hits the big boots. And now Droese going top rope. And no. Misses on that one. Cinder Ella getting riled up. Repeated headbutts to the face of the champion. That berserker rage starting to swell up within Cinder Ella, and that might be exactly what she needs to get the victory, but easier said than done. Marcella just bodies her to the mat. Middle rope coffin drop. Appropriate for the Monsters Brawl. Hooks the leg. There's the pinfall. One only. Only one. Cinder Ella with the emphatic kickout against the champion. Again, victory championship belt on the line. And Marcella hits the Dominator. Is that enough to defend the belt? No, it is not. 2 count only. Cinder Ella props herself up in the corner while Marcella giving the business to the crowd. Coast to coast. Slams into her from behind, but Cinder Ella quick up off the mat. But Marcella just unrelenting. Oh! Heaviest elbow drop in the RLWF right there. Marcella from the second rope. And Cinder Ella steps aside. Irish whip. Kick to the face. Cinder Ella trying to just get a sneaky win in here, but I don't think it's going to work against Marcella. Kick out at 1. Grabs a handful of hair, sends her down to the mat. Cinder Ella going to go top rope now. And boom, hits the stomp. Knocks the wind out of the champion. Cinder Ella repositioning, maybe thinking about a pin here. Indeed. A leg hooked. Is that enough to win the belt? Oh, 2 count only. 2 count only. And Marcella with the reversal. Marcella taking a moment to herself in the corner. They lock up. Marcella drives her head first into the mat, hooks the leg for the pin, but still only the 1. Ella with the kickouts. Marcella with the knife edge chops, and boom, belly to belly. Has her by the throat, high above her head. And, oh, the military press slam. Cinder Ella doing all she can here, but is anything enough against the champion? Hooks the leg, and that might be the end right there. 1, 2, 3. The unstoppable one remains unstoppable. Marcella Droese. Victorious again and continues as your victory champion. And I am starting to doubt whether there is anyone on the Mayhem roster, on the Shock roster, on the alumni roster, anywhere in the world that is going to be able to take that belt from the hands of Marcella Droese. All right, ladies and gentlemen, out first, we have a tag team match, and coming up, we have Diego Hernandez, El Guapo, heading to the ring. Oh, my cam is gone. All right, no cam on this one, sorry. What's going on? Hang on. I think I screwed something up. All right, I'm gonna have to. We'll let it go. Listen. When you got a face like this, sometimes it's too much to see it all the time. All right, so we're gonna go camless for this match here, and I'll see if I can fix it in between. Ladies and gentlemen, joining him is Arcano. Now, Arcano was supposed to be in this match with his regular partner, Jesus Cruz, but Jesus Cruz, of course, injured after a vicious attack from Nico. And so Diego Hernandez has stepped in to take the place of his Lucha brother. Arcano, of course, the latest addition to the Lucha family. And I think he's gelled quite nicely with them. Unfortunately, though, his partner has gone down to injury, so he is going to be with Diego Hernandez, but in good hands with El Guapo, no doubt. And their opponents, ladies and gentlemen.
Look who's here.
You guys can hear me okay, though, right? Just making sure. You can't see me, but you can hear me at least. Okay. Let me know if you can't. Their opponents, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Order.
Combined weight of 478 pounds.
Nico and FTN Colm, your global champion. Joining Nico for this match. Again, probably found out that Diego was going to be there, and then Colm, of course, decided to insert himself into the match. Diego, of course, with a history with FDN Colm, as they are the de facto heads of their rivaling factions. Nico, of course, injuring Arcano's tag team partner Jesus. So a lot of bad blood here between these two teams. Should be one heck of a tag match. Diego starting out against Nico. And let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think's coming out on top. Diego on the attack immediately, and boom, standing Spanish fly, nicely done. Goes for the tag, and wait a second, Arcano. Wait a second, what is going on? Arcano is abandoning Diego Hernandez. Diego substituting for Jesus Cruz, who is out due to an injury, and Arcano just walking away from Diego Hernandez. Diego Hernandez is going to have to continue the match alone unless Arcano has a change of heart, but seems unlikely. Not sure what is going on there. Again, Diego Hernandez, obviously as the leader of the Luchas, no doubt essential in getting Arcano into the group, and now abandoned. Unbelievable. I mean, this has made this match 10 times more difficult for Diego, as he is 1 against 2. It's essentially a handicap match now. And Colm. Oh, vicious maneuver there on Diego. I am absolutely flabbergasted. I have absolutely no idea what is going on. There was nothing that could have... I'm just trying to think back, and I can't think of any particular reason why this would be happening. I guess we are going to hopefully find out at some point in the future, but for now, that does not help Diego one bit. He is up a creek here against the Order. Nico back in the ring and hurls Diego down from the top rope. Goes for the pin, but kick out from Diego. Coffin drop off the ropes there from Nico. And boom! A vicious, vicious forearm to the face. Drives the knee into the face of Nico after that little burst. Goes for the pin, but only gets the 2. I mean, a win here for Diego would be huge. But I'm sure he would rather be here with a partner, no doubt. Diego goes for the pin again. Oh, no, 2 count again. 2 count again. Another close call, Diego. From the top rope, he is dangerous from the top floor. Nico gets to his feet. And it's the stunner from the top rope, but Colm calls for the hot tag and gets it. And Colm locks him into a submission hold immediately. Cinching it in, but Diego fights his way free. Again, no rest for Diego with no tag team partner. Colm setting him up. And boom. Hits the crossroads. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough? No. 2 count only. Colm tags in Nico.
But it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
Diego dragging him to the ropes, but... Or Nico dragging him to the ropes, but Diego fighting back. Sends Nico hard into the corner, follows up, but right into the boots of the Alpha Omega. Lock up middle of the ring. Diego sent into enemy territory. There's the tag. We're going to see a little double team action from the Order. Off the ropes and a double shoulder blocks. Referee trying to get Nico back to his corner. Diego, meanwhile, setting up out of the corner. And boom, black magic. Diego with the springboard. Just off target. And Colm immediately up off the mat to take advantage. Hits him with the DDT and heads back to the corner to tag in Nico. El Guapo on the apron. Oof. Hot shotted to the outside. And Nico mocking Diego, telling him to get back inside the ring. The referee's count has begun. Diego finally on his feet. Referee giving a warning. Diego kind of taking the long way around here. He's going to lock up with Colm. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get counted out here. Everyone on the outside, so that at least resets the counts. But now it is 2-on-1 on the outside here versus Diego. It is a dangerous place for him to be in. Diego, to his credit, fighting on. Rolls back in, as does Nico. Diego unloading on the Alpha Omega. Kabam! Hits the standing Spanish fly. Irish whip, big knee to the face. Leg hooked. Broken up by Colm. And again, this is the advantage that the Order have. No one there to help break up the pins for Diego. Nico rolls back in, locks up with Diego. A couple of well-placed elbows to the ribs, creates some separation. And Nico attacking from behind, sends him into the corner, and another opportunity for the Order. Big double back body drop. Colm waiting for Diego to get to his feet. And Diego again valiantly fighting on here, but the damage and the exhaustion no doubt piling up for him. Big combination in the corner, sends him face first, and boom! Beautiful maneuver over the top rope from Diego Hernandez. Another big combo here from Diego against FTN Colm. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to get the victory? What a coup this would be for Diego, but no, shoulder up from FTN Colm. From the top rope. Surely this is going to be it. No, Nico comes in to break it up. Diego continuing though. Combo after combo against Colm. He is absolutely wrecking Colm, but Colm with the counter. Colm has him up. Slams him in the middle of the ring. And wisely heads back to his corner to tag in Nico. And Nico showing his patented disrespect for Diego, and Diego paying him back for it. Slingshot. Oof. I don't know. Not even close. Not even close, Diego, on that one. But again, Diego beaten and exhausted. Here we go. Styles clash from the Alpha Omega. Rolls him over into the pin. Is that going to finally be enough to put away Diego Hernandez? No. No quit in Diego Hernandez. Kicks out. Colm tag back in. Right to work on Hernandez. And locks in the submission. That could be it after the amount of punishment that he has taken. And yes, there's the tap. And the order win the match. Diego Hernandez exhausted after that. Here comes Arcano back into the ring. Attacking Diego Hernandez. They are lowering a steel cage. Referee heads out of the ring. Arcano on the attack. Diego trying to fight back, but he has just been pummeled by the order. Arcano, with the low blow. And now driving him face first into the steel cage. And again, boom. And Diego Hernandez is down, and he looks out of it, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. Unbelievable. Not sure what the heck is going on there. But obviously, Arcano has turned on the Luchas. All right, Malik versus Johnny Thumbs. And look at this. That is Youth. Youth coming down to the ring, and it looks like Youth is going to be in Malik's corner. Now, of course, we know there has been no love lost between those twin brothers over the long and colorful history of the RLWF. But Malik has been in a heap of trouble as of late with mounting debts due to gambling. And Johnny Thumbs has been paid to keep him on his toes. And Youth coming down here surprisingly to support his brother. Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, I guess that just shows you, ladies and gentlemen, the power of family, all right? When the chips are down, even though these two have plenty of reason to hate each other, Youth showing up for his brother here in his time of need, and Malik will need all the help he can get against Johnny Thumbs. Although Malik, if I'm being, let me start the prediction. First of all, I didn't even start the prediction. There we go. Malik doing well so far, though. He has come out on fire. I don't know if maybe inspired by the presence of his brother or just the desperation of his circumstances. Probably a little of both, if I'm being honest. But Johnny Thumbs putting the boots to Malik. Already defeated Malik earlier in the week and looking to give another beating at the behest of his masters in Las Vegas again. Malik's gambling debts mounting up, and Johnny Thumbs sent as a little bit of muscle to make sure he gets those payments on time. Malik, though, oh my goodness, standing Spanish fly. 2 count only against Johnny Thumbs, but Youth cheering his brother on from the corner. You love to see it. I mean, whether Malik loves to see it, I don't know, but we love to see it. They lock up. Johnny Thumbs has Malik high above his head and drop face first to the mat, and Malik taking another beating here. Oh my goodness, the claw slam. Boom, the strength of Johnny Thumbs, unbelievable. Setting him up, oh no. This could be curtains for Malik. No, Malik fighting back, gets the counter. Roulette. Hooks the leg. Oh, 2 count. I thought it might have been a 3. Johnny Thumbs gets the shoulder up. Malik with a big clothesline. And now going top rope. Desperation time. Boom, hits the splash. Hooks the leg. Another 2 count. Close call there for Johnny Thumbs. You trying to get the crowd going there in support of his brother. And Malik reversed into the corner, but fights his way out with an elbow. Sends Johnny into the corner. And there's the slam. Malik from the second rope. Waits for Johnny to get to his feet, and boom! A devastating tackle out of the corner. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough? He's done it. Malik for the win. Unbelievable. Malik with the victory over Johnny Thumbs. Arms raised. And here comes you. Came down to support his brother, and Malik extends a hand, ladies and gentlemen. The brothers united. I never thought I'd ever see it, ladies and gentlemen, but here it is. Unbelievable match. All right, the cam is back. The cam is back. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, oh, good Lord. Good Lord, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Hallowe'en PLE, and the American Nightmares have chosen perhaps the most terrifying costumes of all. Matt Windham and Mason Marceau making their way to the ring again. Controversial duo here, and I think these costumes reflective of the opinions they have been espousing, and they have made plenty of enemies doing so, including the team coming out next. Oh, good Lord, that is not pleasant. But their opponents, ladies and gentlemen, armed and dangerous. With Remy Haynes acting as manager, and you can see in the background, that is the Ninja, and that is Willie Wheeler. And so, Freddy Gonzalez and Smash Sanchez have brought the whole crew. The whole crew. This is the American Nightmare's worst nightmare. Armed and Dangerous and the American Dream together. There are going to be no shenanigans in this match, that is for sure. Again, it is only Smash Sanchez and Freddy Gonzalez competing in the match, but plenty of muscle on the outside with Remy Haynes, the Ninja, and Willie Wheeler. But at the end of the day, they are going to have to get the job done inside the ring. Freddy and Remy, armed and dangerous. Or no, sorry, Freddy and Smash, rather, armed and dangerous. Against the American Nightmares. Smash Sanchez starting off against the president, Matt Windham. Let me start the prediction. And Smash waiting on the apron, up and over for the big shoulder tackle. Sends Windham into the corner and can't get the tag. Matt Windham with a big headbutt, and with hair like that, who knows how solid that is. Clubbing blow across the back of Smash Sanchez. I didn't say anything, David. There's the tag. Wyndham hurled into the corner and armed and dangerous. Boom, with the double kicks to the gut of Matt Wyndham. And Remy Haynes tossed a kendo stick into the ring. Of course, this is a no DQ match, and so the referee is going to sweep that out of there. Remy Haynes get a little carried away again. the anger felt with all of the anti-immigration talk from the American Nightmares. Everybody a little riled up. You can see the army, the resistance, lined up on Armed and Dangerous' side on the outside. Pin on Wyndham. Only a 1 count.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things.
Wyndham sent back into the corner. Mason Marceau dying to get into this match, but Armed and Dangerous doing a good job so far. Although Smash Sanchez tossed into the corner. Wyndham no doubt's going to be looking for a tag and gets it.
Some great chemistry from this team.
Irish whip down, hits the elbow. And the referee gets Wyndham out of the ring, and ooh, Mason Marceau comes up a little bit short on that one. Sanchez back into the corner. More tag action here. And slingshot into the forearm over the ropes. Huge elbow. What a finishing move there from the American Nightmare. Smash Sanchez now in desperate need of a tag. He may not get the opportunity. There's the pin. Doesn't even get the 1 count. Wow, Smash Sanchez riled up. But Wyndham trying to wear him down. Squeezing the trapezius. Choking the life out of him. As you can see, the concern on the outside. But here's Freddy Gonzalez. Wyndham was distracted by the people on the outside, and Freddy able to be tagged in. Into the corner he goes, though, fighting his way out of the corner. And, oof. Scrapes the boot on the face, and he finally gets a tag into Mason Marceau. Freddy, from the top rope, hits him with the drop kick. Into the corner. Nice block from Mason. We're seeing Mason Marceau, of course, coming off a huge win against the Ninja in one-on-one action. I don't think anybody saw that one coming, but Mason Marceau reminding everybody that he was once the greatest superstar in the RLWF and looking to get his way back to the top, no doubt. Right now, though, in the corner, and Freddy showing off the athleticism. Unloading on Mason Marceau. Remy taking the turnbuckle off. Remy Haynes pulling out every trick in the book, trying to help out his teammates. There's the pin, only got a 1 count on Marceau. Freddy on the top rope as the referee fixing the turnbuckles. Oof, missed on the elbow. Irish whip from Mason Marceau. Goes nowhere. And boom, gutbuster on Freddy before heading back to his corner to tag in Matt Wyndham. Wyndham with the bear hug, trying to squeeze the life out of the Puerto Rican assassin. But Freddy, undaunted, unloading with elbows and a bell clap to escape. And now, big combination of his own has him up into this powerbomb. Kicks the legs out from underneath him. Freddy off the ropes. Ooh, missed on that drop kick. Wyndham going for the pin. And doesn't even get the 1 count there. More work to be done. Wyndham in the corner. There's the tag. We're going to see a little tag team action here. Boom! Wyndham driven into the boot of Smash Sanchez. And now Sanchez with the... Oh, thought he was going for the powerbomb. Changing his mind here. Oh, finally the gutbuster, keeping everybody guessing, including Matt Wyndham. Goes for the pin, and Marceau, taking no chances, comes in to break that one up. Sanchez reversed into the corner. Matt Wyndham tossing him aside. Goes for the pin. Only the one. Driving the forearm into the back of Smash Sanchez. There's the reversal. Sanchez has him up. And boom, vicious power slam. And Smash Sanchez going top rope now. Wyndham on his feet, but not for long. Tackled into oblivion. There's the pin. Is that enough to get the victory? No, only a 1 count. Unbelievable stamina here. Shown by both teams. Sanchez with the leg drop. And Wyndham sent into the corner. There's the tag. Freddy Gonzalez coming in. And oh no. It is time for the double Sanchez smash. Freddy hooks the leg. Is that finally enough to put these guys away? 1, 2, and oh! You could not get closer. Matt Wyndham at the last microsecond, getting the shoulder up, trading blows in the middle of the ring. Wyndham trying for a sneaky little roll up here. Only got the one. Wyndham with the choke slam absolutely plants him in the corner. And now the heel hook, trying to twist the foot right off his leg. Matt Wyndham. And the discus right-hander, and Freddy feeling that one, the aftershocks. Diving elbow from Mason Marceau. Freddy takes a moment to himself on the outside, and oh, missed on the drop kick on the way in. Marceau plants him on the logo, hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to get the victory? Ooh, 2 count only. Freddy able to get the shoulder up. Smash Sanchez came in for the assist anyway, and now Marceau looking to put Freddy to sleep. Is it bedtime for Gonzalez? He is fading, ladies and gentlemen. But no. Powers through, hits the sit-out jawbreaker. And now, Remy distracting the referee as Freddy hits the backbreaker on Mason Marceau, and that allows Smash Sanchez to be tagged in. Big clothesline. And there's the pin, dirty pin from Smash Sanchez. Listen, justified. It's the American Nightmare. It's justified. I'm going to give him a pass on that one. Marceau, though, fighting back here against Sanchez. Knife edge chop returned by Smash Sanchez. Counter after counter here. Marceau finally gets him down to the mat. And boom. Drop kick right in the numbers by Mason Marceau. And the Killer Cajun goes for the pin. Kick out by Smash Sanchez. Putting the boots to Smash. I think he might have been, oh indeed, split open on that last salvo. Referee, get in there. This is not a no DQ match. You can't just be choking him out like that. Marceau distracted again, going for the pin, but now arguing with Willie Wheeler on the apron. And Willie distracting Marceau. Smash Sanchez taking advantage, has him in the corner. Marceau bursts out of the corner with renewed energy, though. obviously infuriated by whatever Willie Wheeler was saying. Rope break there. Good call by the referee. Marceau on the top rope. And boom, connects. Leg hooks. Is that going to be enough to get the victory? We will never know. Freddy Gonzalez in there with the save. But Smash Sanchez in desperate need of a tag here. Elbows to the midsection. Oof. Double axe handle to the face. Smash Sanchez should be going for a tag here, but instead trying for some kind of a maneuver. Again, keeping him guessing, hits the air raid crash. Blocked by Marceau. Sanchez needs to get to his corner for a tag. There's the sling blade from Marceau. Goes for the pin. 2 count only. What a match. And Marceau drops him to the mat again. There's the cover. Does Smash have enough left in the tank? Yes, just barely. Never has a human being needed a tag more than Smash Sanchez does right now. Mason Marceau doing a good job of preventing exactly that. To his credit, you hate to give him credit, but you gotta. And now, Marceau once again being distracted, this time by the Ninja. And Smash Sanchez has him in the corner. But Marceau again with the reversal. And it's Marceau. Oh, missed on that one. An opportunity for Sanchez. Putting the boots to him in the corner. All three friends at ringside having their own impact on the match thus far in the favor of Armed and Dangerous, but the American Nightmares continuing. Irish whip. And pop-up gutbuster, hooks the leg. And Wyndham coming in there to break up the pin. And finally, Smash Sanchez tags in Freddy Gonzalez. He has been chomping at the bit to get in there. Has Marceau up. And trying for the suplex, but reversed by Marceau. Marceau having an incredible match. Flying forearm splits open Freddy Gonzalez. And Marceau gets the tag in to Matt Wyndham. Freddy fights his way out of the corner. Kicks the legs up from underneath him. And Freddy going top rope. And boom! Hits the big elbow. Hooks the leg. Here comes Mason Marceau. Wastes no time getting in there to break up the pin. Matt Wyndham on the ropes, literally and figuratively, and Freddy went for the clothesline, but heads up play there from Wyndham to pull the rope down, and Freddy on the outside. Wyndham rolls out. He's got to be careful. He's got a lot of enemies on that side of the ring. And Freddy hits the cutter on the concrete floor. Willie steps aside to give him some room. Referee's count continues. Wyndham tossed back into the ring. Freddy taking a moment to acknowledge the fans, and hits the drop kick on short notice, but took a little damage on the way down himself. It is Novak. It is the All-American Matt Wyndham. It is Halloween, and he has decided that was going to be his Halloween costume, unfortunately for us all. Freddy Gonzalez missed on the clothesline, and once again, Wyndham distracted by Remy Haynes, and what a kick! And Freddy Gonzalez splits open Matt Wyndham. Freddy top rope for the frog splash, leg hook. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. And Armed and Dangerous, along with the American Dream, combine for a victory over the American Nightmares. The crowd in the arena going wild, ladies and gentlemen. A huge, huge win for, not just for Armed and Dangerous, but for America, damn it. For America. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the first of 4 straight title matches to end off the card tonight. This one for the Freedom Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out first, the challenger, the goddess, Bobbie. Finally getting an opportunity to get that Freedom Championship belt around her waist, and you better believe she is going to make the most of it. Confidence, never a problem for the I mean, listen, she calls herself the goddess. It is obviously self-confidence is high. Should be a great match. Bobbie hoping to emerge as the new Freedom Champion here at the Monsters Brawl PLE. But easier said than done against rookie sensation Elliot Fenwick. Came into the RLWF with a full head of steam and won a title in short order, but now having to defend against Bobbie, a tough draw. And making her way to the ring, your champion, Elliot Fenwick. Taking her time. Listen, when you're a champ, you can take all the time you need to. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Elliot Fenwick getting into the Halloween season. Showing up as the grabber. Maybe an extra little intimidation factor against Bobbie. Impressive. Again, you got to get every edge you can get in a match like this. Elliot Fenwick, your Freedom Champion, hoping to emerge with the belt still around her waist. It's almost more disturbing with her particular entrance, having it be the grabber. But, listen, you love to see people getting into the Halloween spirit, baby. I am, of course, also in costume today, obviously, as Brad Pitt if he were a Jays fan. I mean, I think that's, you can tell. I mean, I look just like him, so obviously, you know, that costume clear to all. Elliot Fenwick versus the goddess Bobbie for the Freedom Championship belt. David, that would actually been hilarious. We'll have to remember that for next Halloween. That would be hilarious, actually. All right, let me start the prediction. Freedom Championship belt on the line.
Introducing the challenger from London, England, Goddess Bobbie.
No, my pleasure, Hydrant. It was fun. It was fun putting those things together. I love it.
And her opponent from Madison, Wisconsin, the Women's Champion
Bobbie versus Elliot Fenwick. We know who the fans will be cheering for. These two are evenly matched. They faced each other twice, 1-1. And the decider will also decide who emerges as Freedom Champion. Looks like everybody is ready There's the bell.
Championship, they gained a lot of prestige in short order, guys. Yeah, I mean, once the title match is called by you,
And Bobbie sends her to the mat. Springboard. Oh, caught her. Fenwick did not see that one. Rams her face first into the mat. I don't think that mask is offering very much protection in that regard.
that was just malicious.
And Bobbie now putting the boots to the champion. Bobbie doing a little too much gloating and not enough fighting. She's got to be careful. Can't let her ego get in the way of her getting a belt. Fenwick reverses her into the corner. Unloads with some kicks and now coast to coast. Oh, Bobbie caught her with a short little left jab. Thank you, Novak. Much appreciated. You will notice that the video playing on the overheads is Novak's old video. Novak's old stage design. The great LJ Novak losing a contract match, no longer in the RLWF. We'll have to wait till perhaps maybe a legacy to see LJ Novak return. Oof, little face wash there for the challenger, and maybe one more, why not? Driving the feet into Bobbie, rolls her over. Fenwick thinks she might have her already. Only a 1 count though, kick out by Bobbie. Oof, kick to the face by Bobbie connects. From the top rope, and boom, hits the big elbow.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way. This early in the match, she's got nothing to worry about.
Bobbie gets to her feet, and Fenwick has her up on the shoulders, slams her on the logo, and now waiting for her to get to her feet again. And, oh, a vicious clothesline. Elliot Fenwick daring her to get to her feet. Hits the clothesline. Hits it again. And a kick to the face. Fenwick setting up out of the corner. And boom! Doesn't go for the pin. Going top rope instead. Oh no. Boom! Hits the diving Phoenix splash. There's the pin. This might be over already, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the goddess somehow gets the shoulder up, but this match, Elliot Fenwick starting to pull away. Starting to dominate here against Bobbie. If Bobbie wants to come out of here as champion, she is going to have to get something going and get something going fast. Oh, that is terrifying with that grabber mask on. Bobbie reversed her into the Irish whip. An opportunity for the goddess here. Stopped immediately by Fenwick. The champ goes to the second rope. And boom. Beautiful Hurricane Rana off the ropes. Double axe handle to the face. Bobbie on her feet, but Fenwick unloading with a series of rights into the corner. A few pickles short of a jar. I mean, that is putting it mildly. They lock up. Bobbie eating elbows from the champ here. But there's the counter. Bobbie desperately, as she knows, this is a golden opportunity. Freedom Championship on the line. She has got to pull out all the stops. I think maybe not taking the match as seriously as she should have in the beginning. But now, is it too late to recover? Split open. Leg hooked. On the follow-away moonsault slam, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Retaining the championship belt, Elliot Fenwick. Victorious. And And there is the belt. Elliot Fenwick victorious, retaining the Freedom Championship belt. All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, the All-Star Championship on the line. The challenger, the only man to beat All-Star Champion Gore in a non-title match. And another opportunity here for the Lucha family. It is the Falcon, Juan Ramirez. Fans letting out a big cheer for the Falcon, obviously. An incredible competitor. Had an opportunity to win the belt at the Legacy PLE in that triple threat match with Gore and RIP. But Gore coming out on top, and now Juan Ramirez with what people seldom get here in the RLWF, and that is a second chance. Ramirez proving he can beat Gore. But can he get it done in the title match? That is the question. Does he have that mental fortitude to overcome in this kind of a situation? Some doubts put in after the Legacy PLE. And now a chance to prove them all wrong by emerging as All-Star Champion. But no easy feat, as Gore, the prodigy, a man scouted for years by the RLWF before finally signing, wins an All-Star Championship match, or All-Star Championship belt in his very first match. And it has been all gas, no brakes ever since. Gore is as impressive as advertised, if not more so. But has been beaten in the past by Juan Ramirez. Is he going to be able to retain the All-Star Championship here? We will have to wait and see. Two incredibly talented superstars going for the belt here, either completely worthy of emerging with it. Listen, the fans are behind Gore. Love for both of these superstars from the RLWF faithful, but only one can emerge as their champion. And we will very soon find out who it's going to be. But in the meantime, let me start the prediction, and everyone in chat can let me know who they think. Coming out on top, Gore versus Juan Ramirez. The Falcon, Ron Ramirez. Juan Ramirez, sorry. Ron Ramirez is a gringo cousin, apparently.
The All-Star Champion.
And Gore. What a specimen. Incredible history behind that All-Star Championship belt, and Juan Ramirez looking to be a part of it. A little apologies, Daniel, if you're still there. Gore versus Juan Ramirez for the All-Star Championship. There's the bell. And boom. European uppercut to the back of the head. And Gore wasting no time asserting his dominance. Boom, with a powerbomb. Gore, an absolute animal inside that squared circle. drops one to the mat. He is in the corner. Has him on the outside, though. Ramirez drives him face first into the apron. This match, I forgot to mention, sorry, this match, a falls count anywhere match. I apologize if that impacted your voting, but a falls count anywhere match. That is why the referee is on the outside. Ramirez with a big kick to the face. Again, Ramirez is going to have to use that speed, that agility, if he wants to compete with Gore. And Gore, oh! Vicious suplex into the pin, but only got the 2. Again, the brutality of Gore. I mean, you can see it. I mean, something just, a switch just flips in his brain once he gets inside the ring, once that bell hits. And he turns into something different, but Ramirez keeping his cool. Putting in the work, has him on the ropes. And now choking him on the ropes. Got to be careful, do not want to risk a disqualification in a title match. DDT from the Falcon. And, oh, it's a false count where there are no disqualifications. All right, then that's fine. Rake the eyes all you like, no problem. And Gore and Ramirez fighting on the outside. Ramirez slammed face first into that steel barricade. The RLWF faithful getting an incredible view of the action as Gore just absolutely pummeling him from the mounted position. And, oh, thought he was going for a pin instead. He's going to lock the arm and leg. He's going for a submission here. And Ramirez very quickly out of that hold. Backbreaker and then clothesline to the back of the head from Gore. He's going to go top rope on it. This has got to be bad news for Ramirez. Oh, the elbow connects. Rolls him over, hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough already to get the victory? Only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Gore goes under the ring once again. Grabs another kendo stick. Doesn't get the chance to use it. Ramirez sends him into the corner. Gonna go top rope, but Gore nowhere to be found. Heads back into the ring. Ramirez has to turn around and, oh, still manages to hit Gore. Gore falls awkwardly here. Counter from Ramirez. Waiting for Gore. Up and over, but nobody home. Irish whip. Oh! Almost took his head off with that kick. But the Falcon continues to fight. All-Star Championship on the line. Standing Spanish Fly connecting. Counter from Gore, middle of the ring. Counter from Ramirez. Up and over. Boom! Legs hooked. Only a 1 count. A great match here. Both superstars giving it their all. Gore on the apron. And launched to the outside by Ramirez. He's going out after him. Again, a falls count anywhere match. Ramirez taking a walk. Picks up that kendo stick. And this time able to use it. Gore, though, back up on his feet with the head scissors. He's got a baseball bat. Oh, no. Pummeling his opponent. Big right hand goes for the pin at the foot of the ramp. 2 count only. Ramirez gets his shoulder up at 2. Gore can't believe it. Counter from Ramirez. Hits the dropkick on the ramp. And boom, Salida del Sol on the concrete floor. Oh, so close. So close. All-Star Championship on the line. Fighting up the ramp. Sends him back to the ring. Or at least ring adjacent. Missed on the elbow. Gore back on his feet, has him up. No, beautiful counter into the pin. Caught the referee by surprise, so a little bit of a late start here. 1-2. Oh, that might have been a 3 if she had been there on time, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'm not blaming the referee, but that could have been a 3 count. Juan Ramirez attacks the leg. Once again, heading out of the ring. He's got another kendo stick. Gore dodges out of the way. Flying fist connects, and now a few more on the ground. Counter, though, from Ramirez. What a match. Missed on the dropkick. Gore has him up and power bombed onto the concrete floor, and again. And a third time. Goes for the pin. That might have done it. Referee out of position. Only gets the 1. Unbelievable resilience here from Juan Ramirez. Gore, big combination. Flattens him with the right hand. And then boom, face first into the steel ring post. And, oh, gut wrench suplex, leg hooked. I thought that was a 3. I thought for sure that was a 3, ladies and gentlemen, but only a 2. Gore continuing the fight. Nice reversal there from Ramirez. And Ramirez sends him over to the announcers' desks. Gets Gore to his feet. And boom, another standing Spanish fly. And Ramirez, a little celebratory dance after that maneuver. Up and over for the Salida del Sol. Legs hooked. Are we going to see a new All-Star champion right here? 1, 2, 3. He's done it. Holds off. Gore stayed in this match with some absolutely miraculous kickouts and emerges as your all-star champion, the Falcon, flying high right now after a well-earned victory over Gore. What a match and what a win for Juan Ramirez, your new all-star champion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, women's tag team championship belts on the line. And coming out first, the challengers, getting into the Halloween theme. A little Beetlejuice action going on here, I believe, from Drunk and Disorderly Dentrassi and the Punk Princess Avie Stevens. Getting into the Halloween. I love me some Beetlejuice. What a great movie. What a great movie. Avie Stevens and Dentrassi are ready for action. But they can taste those championship belts. We know that they have what it takes to beat Tonga and Mauler, but can they get it done tonight? Can they get it done with the pressure on? Tonga and Mauler, multiple-time tag team champions. Day 1 veterans here in the RLWF. The most hated team in women's wrestling. And your women's tag champs, Tonga and Mauler, heading to the ring here at the Monsters Brawl PLE. Incredible. Should be an amazing match. Again, Tonga and Mauler have got to be nervous here. They have got to be nervous here. Drunk and Disorderly have proven, I believe, twice now that they can beat them, but have the champs been studying? Have the champs found a weakness? Have the champs found a strategy? Have the champs got something dastardly up their sleeve? Also a possibility with Tonga and Mauler. We will know momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is coming out of here with those beautiful women's tag team championship belts around their waists.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the women's
Should be an incredible match.
championship. Introducing the challengers, the athletes, and Punk Princess.
There you go. Dead Thratsy, almost unrecognizable there as Lydia Dietz. Amy Stevens.
And their opponents.
Drunk and Disorderly, your challengers. Tonga and Mauler, your champions. Who is going to emerge with the belts around their waists? You can see the fans pumped up. Loud boos for the champions. Referee takes the belts. Lets the whole stadium see it. It is going to be Dentrassi starting off against Mauler. A battle of the Germans here. And there's the bell. And Mauler comes out swinging, or kicking rather. Reversed by Dentrassi into the corner. And Dentrassi unloading with some kicks of her own. She's going to go coast to coast with a drop kick. Right in the gut. Sent back to her corner, but Mauler with the elbow. Only got the one. Sweeps the legs out from underneath her, and Dentrassi back on the attack. Huge kick to the side of the head of Mauler. Into the corner she goes. There's the tag, and we're going to see a little tag action here from Drunk and Disorderly. And boom, the drop kick to the back of the head connects. Amy going for the pin already, but only gets the one. More work is going to need to be done against the champs. Into the corner goes Mauler. Another crisp tag here, and more tag action. And the assisted air raid crash. Tonga desperately calling for the tag and gets the hot tag. Dentrassi welcomes her to the ring with a drop kick straight in the face. Snapping the leg as the Mauler gets back to the corner. And Dentrassi standing in Mauler's way. Mauler getting the evil eye from the referee. Goes to the other side. Oh, beautiful. Springboard drop kick. Again, I mean, the one advantage of it being Halloween is that it has forced Dentrassi to trade in the cleats for regular boots. So is that going to be an advantage for Tonga and Mauler? We'll have to wait and see. But listen, I'm glad she did. We love seeing people getting into the Halloween spirit here in the RLWF. They are dressed as Beetlejuice and Lydia Dietz from the movie Beetlejuice. An homage to a great film. Mauler from the top rope. And boom. Hits the flying crossbody. Oh, dude, go watch Beetlejuice immediately after the stream. One of the greatest films. It's so good. The original. I haven't seen the second one. Oof! A barrage of kicks from Dentrassi. Into the corner. Oh, second one good too. Yeah, I do need to see that one. Double super kicks from the champs. But Dentrassi gets to the corner to tag in Amy Stevens. David, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I do need to be careful. Tonga on the ropes. Amy clotheslines her into oblivion. And then takes a moment to herself in the corner. Dentrassi, meanwhile, speeds up her return. That's very helpful of her. Tonga in the corner. There's the tag. We're going to see more tag action here from the champs. And here we go. Dentrassi on Amy's shoulders, out to the middle of the ring, and the senton.
And the challengers showing the champions what it means to be a top-tier team. Makes the tag.
There's the tag. Dentrassi. Huge drop kick to the head of Mauler. Tonga shaking out the cobwebs at ringside, heading back to the corner. Amy, meanwhile, boom, hits the headbutt to the Mauler, but the Mauler, nice counter here, has got to try and get momentum going back to the champ's way. There's a dirty pin. Amy heaves her off of her. Mule kick there from Mauler. She's going to tag in Tonga. Amy in the corner. Tag action here. She is rammed face first into the boots of the Mauler. Another incredible match between two great teams. Women's Tag Team Championship belts on the line. And Amy with the backbreaker. And now Amy setting up out of the corner, and boom. Doesn't go for the pin, which I'm surprised by. Instead, sends her into the corner. Mauler with an opportunity here. Mauler in need of a tag, but opting to send Amy there first. Another tag. And drop kick to the back of the head from Tonga. There's the pin on Amy. 2 count only. Amy sent into the corner. Hits the elbow. Drags her to the corner. Face first into the turnbuckle goes Tonga, but fights her way out of the corner. Amy right back on the attack. Has her up and down for the back suplex. And now just wailing away with wanton violence. Absolutely the style of the Punk Princess. Springboard senton. And another tag here. And once again, the assisted drop. Amy heads to the apron. Then Dentrassi missed on that maneuver. Tonga gets out of the way. And now Tonga with the head scissors DDT. What a move. Repositioning Dentrassi away from the ropes. There's the pin. 2 count only. 2 count only.
This just might be more than what the champ bargained for. This is truly
Into the corner she goes, but Dentrassi trying to escape the wrath of Tonga. Elbows to the ribs. And now off the ropes, Dentrassi. Boom. Drives her face first into the mat. Doesn't hook the leg, but goes for the pin. Only a 1 count. Why you gotta hook the leg, baby? Why you gotta hook the leg? Tonga sent into the corner. Dentrassi attacking the leg. And hits the Pele kick out of nowhere. Repositioning, maybe thinking about a pin here again. Indeed, leg is hooked. Oof. Stopped by Mauler. But Dentrassi now trying a different take, locks her up. In the submission, Tonga able to pry her way free. Somehow. Dentrassi sent into the corner. Women's Tag Championship belts on the line in this match. Double axe handle from Mauler. Mauler sends her, reversed into the corner by Dentrassi. And Dentrassi unloading with kicks, but a block and reversal from Mauler. Driving the forearm into the back. And now, rakes the face of Dentrassi. Dentrassi fights on. Grabs her from behind and boom, side Russian leg sweep. I mean, again, Hydre, I don't disagree. Again, the cleats, I think, are a very important... I mean, again, how she's allowed to wear the cleats in the first place, I don't know. But not having them, I'm sure, having some kind of an impact. Mauler with a nice move off the Irish whip. And Dentrassi sent in enemy territory once more. There's the tag. And again held steady for the dropkick to the back of the head from Tonga. Tonga hooks the leg. Whoa. Another incredibly close call. Dentrassi digs deep for that one. Amy Stevens dying to get into this match. We got to use calculus for that one. Head scissors DDT from Dentrassi. We have to use calculus to determine how close that call was. It was the limit as X approaches a 3 count. And now Amy Stevens hits the cutter. Mauler comes in to break it up. Smart move from Mauler. No other option for her there, really. Tonga in the corner. Another tag. And... oh my goodness, what a move. The height Dentrassi got on that kick. Tonga split open. Leg hook, middle of the ring. Oh, God, another close call for Drugged and Disorderly. Unbelievable. In the corner, another tag. And they're going to try the same move again. Off the ropes, slingshotted. And this time it's Amy getting up for the knee. New champions, ladies and gentlemen. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. What a finish. And Drunk and Disorderly are your new women's tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate. Amy Stevens and Dentrassi are your new women's champion. I mean, absolutely well earned. What an incredible match. Listen, kudos to the champs for putting up a heck of a match. But in the end, your winner and new champions drunk, and disorderly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the main event of the Monsters Brawl PLE, and it is for the World Championship. We saw that #1 contenders match on Shock just yesterday. And your winner, you've... Waiting for the motorcycle to... Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. It is you've... coming down to the ring with Malik in his corner. Wow. The reconciliation between the brothers complete as a Malik. I mean, unless this is a double cross from Malik, we'll find out. And you getting the crowd pumped up here. And you, if I think I see what You've is doing here, ladies and gentlemen. You've is using Brayden's old entrance. Get the crowd pumped up like Brayden did, ladies and gentlemen. What a flex. What a flex by the great you. The crowd responding, unbelievable. You've is going to go to every corner, get everybody in on it. Incredible. You've, though, listen. He's having his fun, but he has got to keep focused. He has got to keep concentrating.
And here he comes.
Because he is going to have to face, ladies and gentlemen, your world champion, Brayden Storm. Brayden Storm, your world champion, putting the belt on the line against you. And quite frankly, I think that Brayden Storm was happy that Sean Lachlan did not win that match. I do not think that he wanted to face Sean Lachlan here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing. Not that he's got any easier road with you, but with all the animosity built up between him and Sean Lachlan thus far, again, attacking Sean Lachlan at the end of that #1 contenders belt, there is going to be plenty more to see between these two, that is for sure. But for tonight, Brayden Storm is going to have to defend that belt against one of the best in the business. It is you.
Perhaps his biggest challenge yet. Now, can he rise to meet the challenge?
And there you go. Brayden Storm. I mean, if he's nervous, he's not showing it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, David, you're still champ. You're still champ. You weren't losing matches, and so you didn't have to defend tonight. So you got off. But listen, if you don't defend this time, you have to defend usually in between PLEs, or at the very least the next PLE. Nobody goes 2 in a row without defending, at least. So. All right, let me start the prediction. You versus Brayden Storm. Who do you got? Oh, I just realized something, but okay, hopefully it won't be an issue. We'll see.
Social media is buzzing, as it always is when
A referee
is defended.
takes that beautiful World Championship belt from Brayden Storm. You've ready for action. Sorry, just checking something behind the scenes here, guys. We're all good. There's the bell. They lock up. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to mention this. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I was so excited about this match. I forgot to tell you the condition of this match, ladies and gentlemen. And to do that, I'm going to have to switch to the Rumble cam. Hold that thought. Let me find the Rumble Cam. Skadoosh, ladies and gentlemen, this is an Iron Man match. So the most pinfalls or submissions at the end of 15 minutes is going to be your new world champion. Now, Juve has put on some truly incredible Iron Man matches in the past. So we know he knows how to get it done in a match like this. Brayden Storm, though, as tough an opponent as Juve has ever faced in one, that's for sure. Oh, drop kick from the top rope right in the face. Again, no countouts, no disqualification. Or there are countouts, actually. Sorry, never mind. I'm so pumped up for this match. I'm forgetting all the rules of the Iron Man match. Knee to the face from Brayden Storm, and oof, you've got the legs up on him. Oh! You could hear that ding from here. 7 count, Brayden Storm slides in to avoid the countouts. And looking for a sneaky roll-up on Juve when he wasn't paying attention. Juve with the reversal on Storm. Reversal again. Keeping everybody on their toes. So strange to see Malik in the corner supporting Juve. There is still that little part of me that wonders if this is part of some kind of a double cross, though. We'll have to wait and see. Diving maneuver for the top rope, trying to get the first 3 count, but no, 2 count only. Now again, pressure on Juve in this match, because if they are tied at the end, he does not get the belt. He has to get more pinfalls or submissions than Brayden Storm to come out of here with the belt. Juve with the spear. Are we starting? We are finishing. This is the main event, baby. 2 count only. Malik on the counter. Listen, Malik trying to do what he can. He has removed the turnbuckle from the corner. 12 minutes to go. And the guillotine locked in there from Juve, but Brayden Storm punching his way free with authority there. An incredible match thus far. Irish whip, Juve. Pop-up power slam. 0-0 thus far. But that will not last, ladies and gentlemen. Juve on the second rope, and oh, yep, comes up a little bit short on that one, and the referee finally spots the turnbuckle as Juve rolls out of the ring. Brayden sent into the corner. And Juve from the middle rope, and trying to get him over, but no, beautiful move there from Brayden. And once again, Malik removing the turnbuckle. Beautiful powerbomb from Brayden Storm. 11 minutes to go. No one has a point yet in this Iron Man match, but hold that thought. Roll up here. Doesn't get the 3. Brayden Storm now pins the arms, and boom. Hammers those forearms into the back of the head of Juve. Storm out of the corner, and boom. Storm not done yet. He's going to go top rope. And hits. Referee spots the turnbuckle. Missing the pin. I mean, Malik's strategy working. Unbelievable. Not sure if he would have got the 3 off of that one, but a missed opportunity there for Brayden Storm, and so Brayden Storm instead rolls him over for the submission. Can he get Juve to tap? Juve, forces his way free. Storm with the huge super kick to the back of the head. Just under 10 minutes to go. And a quick roll up. Small package by Juve. Only gets the 1. Only gets the 1. repositioning here. Again, Iron Man match with the World Championship on the line. Irish whip. Spinebuster from Juve and a little flex for the crowd. Elbows to the midsection. And Storm setting him up here for the Styles Clash. You've split open. Malik can't believe it. Leg hooked. Just under 9 minutes. Oh, another kick out from Juve. It is 0-0. Brayden Storm going top rope. And got him. Leg hook. That might be a rope break. A lucky break there for Juve. Brayden Storm setting him up again. And boom. That's got to be the first 3 count. Indeed, Brayden Storm goes up 1-0. Missed on the springboard. Juve hits the standing shooting star. And Juve off the ropes. Drop kick. Connects. Storm, though, back up off the mat and boom. Huge sit-out powerbomb for the champ.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
And Brayden Storm, what's he got in store now? He is going to... Oh, went for the forearm smash, but Juve slips from underneath the legs. Clothesline, clothesline, and boom, flying clothesline in the corner. Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Another big clothesline and the kip up. Juve on fire right now. Off the ropes, hits the leg drop. Leg hooked. Juve trying to tie it up. And does. 1 each with just over 7 minutes to go in the match. Brayden elbows his way out of the corner. And ripcord Spanish fly. Brayden Storm's got to be careful. Malik right there. You know Malik's thinking about it. You know he's thinking about it. Juve steps aside on the springboard. From the top rope, connects. They lock up. Face first into the turnbuckle goes Brayden Storm. There's the slam. And Juve from the second rope. The diving tackle. Leg hook, middle of the ring. No rope breaks this time. 1, 2, and no. Still tied at 1. With 6 minutes to go. And Juve with the power slam. And Juve with a few choice words there for the champion as well. Juve's got him up. Gutbuster. Juve a little indecisive as to what he wants to do next here. No time for those kinds of hesitations in an Iron Man match. Juve should know that more than most. Stomping on the arm. Again, all tied up here in this Iron Man match. Anyone's match to win. Powerbomb by Juve. But there's the counter from Storm. Trying to get momentum shifting back his way. And once again traps the arm. And driving the forearms into the back of the neck of Juve. Just over 5 minutes to go in the match. And we are still tied. Juve rolls out of the way of that springboard attempt. Propped up in the corner. And caught Brayden on the way in. There's the drop kick. Juve off the ropes and another big leg drop. Hooks the leg. Is that enough to take the lead? No. Another kick out from Brayden Storm. What a match. Drags Brayden Storm to the corner. Face first into the turnbuckle. But Storm fights back. Juve with the counter. Has him up. Oh no, time for the F5. No, Brayden Storm with the counter. What a counter from the champion. And now, boom. Storm going top rope. Under 4 minutes to go. Hits the diving Phoenix Splash. Referee distracted by Malik. But gets the 3 count anyway. Brayden Storm up by 1. With 3.5 minutes to go.
And the difference is only one fall. The tension is wrenching up from here on out.
Off the ropes, Brayden Storm. Snaps the neck. Springboard. Oh, what a beautiful move. From the second rope now. Waiting for Juve to get to his feet. And, oh, missed on the drop kick. Juve steps aside. Trying to tie this match up. Counter from Storm. Inverted DDT. Kicks to the face from Brayden Storm. An incredible main event here to this Monsters Brawl PLE World Championship on the line. Storm from the top rope. No. No, a psych out by Brayden Storm playing mind games with Juve now. With 2.5 minutes to go. Irish whip instead. German suplex. Springboard misses. Juve setting him up. In the guillotine. If he can get him to tap, it's all tied up. Storm taps. It is all tied with 2 minutes to go. Anyone's match to win. Unbelievable. There's the pin. No, 2 count only. 2 count only. Under 2 minutes. Standing shooting star from Juve. Slingshot senton. Off the ropes and another big leg drop. Puts the leg to go ahead in the match. No! Another kick out from Brayden Storm. What a performance by both of these superstars. Storm fighting back. And boom. Oh, thought he was going for the neck breaker. More mind games from the champion. Setting up out of the corner. And boom. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Brayden Storm up by 1 with under a minute. The pressure is on Juve. Oh, super kick right in the face. Juve on the apron. Referee giving the referee the business there, yelling at the referee about the counts. Meanwhile, Juve takes advantage of the distraction. But he's got to get a pinfall soon here. Into the corner he goes. Brayden Storm fights on. And boom. Storm going top rope. If he connects here, I mean, this match is basically over. Boom. Can he get one final pin in before the end of the match? He does. Brayden Storm up by 2 with 5 seconds to go, and this match is over, ladies and gentlemen. Juve putting on a great performance, but in the end, your world champion Brayden Storm retaining in a tough match. Had to contend with the antics of Malik. Had to contend with the fact that it was an Iron Man match, which Juve is a lot more experienced in, and stuck it to everybody to retain that championship belt. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's just take care of that real quick. Brayden Storm, still your world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible night of RLWF action. Thank you very much to everybody in chat for being here with me for this wild ride. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the new champions. Commiserations for people who lost their matches. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe for more action. There is lots more to come, ladies and gentlemen, as we lead up to the next PLE, which is going to be Royal Court. A new king and queen could be named. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I will see you next time. Go Jays, go.